Well, today is May 10th, 2022. And let me just start off with wahahaha, um, a not so convincing, evil, maniacal laugh. I am working on it. Anyway, I don't know. These are all unrehearsed and unscripted, just improvised as usual, ad-libbed, on the fly. And I just got done with my version of saying congratulations, and proud to know you, and proud for just kind of participating or contributing, maybe not so wisely at sometimes, perhaps too emotionally, but I have difficulties. These are my difficulties, and I take full responsibility and ownership of them. This is just how I am. And so, yes. So I didn't really have a plan on what I wanted to say. I just wanted to, just kind of celebrate the occasion, mark the occasion, acknowledge and appreciate, yeah, just everything. It's just a learning experience, a growing experience, and just overall sense of some unknown achievement of some kind, knowing that there's something, but and it's not about me. It has nothing to do with me. It's not, I'm just kind of a corollary to the story. I have my own story, so, I get to bounce off of other people, and they bounce off of mine. And it's like for small windows of time, I have agency and utility to maybe teach something or maybe learn something. And if I'm not teaching something or I'm not learning something, then what am I doing and why? And so, anyway, just appreciating that uniqueness, that experience, and yeah, how my thoughts have gotten to where they are, how my feelings have gotten to where they are, how my attitudes have gotten to where they are. I feel slightly and have wondered. It's like, I feel like an amalgamation, a construct. And I've dabbled with the word, but I don't like the word abomination. Just because, I don't know, there's a ring to it that, of course, aren't we all in some way? Though we just might not like it or realize it. Walking abominations, manifest. Like there's reality, unreality, surreality, and corporeality, biological entity and essence, consciousness, sentience, and with that comes responsibility and stewardship, and sometimes just getting out of the damn way. I think a lot of times in our efforts and bumblings, we end up messing things up even worse. In trying to help things, we end up taking on new and exciting, unforeseen cascades. And yeah, and it's like, dang it, we were just trying to help. And Yeah. But I still think, no matter how bad we mess it up, you know, it'll be okay. It'll sort itself out. And maybe humanity will still have a part in it. But life will go on, whether we're around to document it or observe it or not. So, anyway, I'm not so invested in the fates and fortunes of humanity and what happens. I do care, but it's not up to me. I can only do my part and try to live well, live responsibly. Try not to make things worse for future generations. But just by existing, it's like it's hard to say what my impact is versus what good. And it's like, what potential good do I have? Just by existing, I'm consuming raw materials. And so that's not an excuse to just give up and just lie down and then stop using raw materials. I'm still going to do that. Like eat and transportation and stuff. Like this whole infrastructure thing. It's designed around the use and consumption of fossil fuels. Even these lights and this power. And then doing this, it's using resources, energy, because this is not solar. This is not geothermal. And this is not sustainable or renewable. And everything does have a price. Unforeseen, unknown. And there is always risk involved. But most times we just don't think about it because we don't see it, we don't feel it, we don't sense it, we don't know. And that's part of our human experience, which is novel. But my own path is undetermined, unset, and I do not know what happens next. And the twists and turns that will occur. But I find it is exciting. Just the fact of not being so afraid of everything. That is new to me. It might appear that I am very, very confident and very, very sure of myself. And I might come off as extremely vain and self-centered and narcissistic and maybe even egomaniacal, self-absorbed. But it's coming, and it might be true. But I try to keep myself grounded, the actual state of affairs. It's like I don't really have to. It's like, yeah, I've got problems. But I'm the only one that knows about most of these things, and I'm the only one that can work on them, so I do. And I try to live better. I have my own authority and agency and my own code. And it's a lot better of a code than I used to have, which was no code, or not at least a living code. So, anyway, anything that I do nowadays is more than what I used to do. And I feel good about that. And I don't know what anything means, and I don't understand what anybody else means by what they say. I could just, make my interpretation and guess at things, but, yeah. So, it's not my job. I'll just continue to do what it is I do to the best of my ability on any given day, and go from there. And try not to suffer as much as what I do, and be afraid as much, angry as much, sad as much, fearful. I've spent too long doing all those things. And it's like now, having been through what I've been through, I mean, that's the only way I've gotten to this point, is the appreciation of everything that I've been through up to now. Lets me experience the world as I see it. So, for whatever that's worth, for whatever it means, I still cannot, even if I'm not right, I cannot be wrong. You know? So, these are good thoughts. These are good feelings. Nothing is a waste. Nothing goes to waste. So, being accountable, responsible, taking ownership, these are good things. Also, just living. So, anyway, like I said, I didn't really have anything planned or written, just as usual, just sharing. So, anyway, that's all I got. I should probably go do something else, or not, or whatever. It's still daylight out. I could go for a walk, see what happens.